morning, Meridian, and welcome to Business Buzz. This is our program on social media where we interview and bring you some of our newest chamber members and showcase their business and the things that they're doing to make Meridian a very special community. Today, we're joined by Kimberly Gwynn with one of our newest members, Duck Donuts. Kimberly, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. We recently were out at Duck Donuts for a ribbon cutting event, and it was such a pleasant day to be out there. It was actually raining, so it was a perfect day for ducks, right?
It was the day before our duck hatching too. So
yeah, absolutely. So Kimberly, when you were out there at the ribbon cutting, you were sharing with me a little bit about the reason that you brought the Duck Donuts brand to Meridian. Can you share with our audience today that story?
Absolutely. So I am from the Treasure Valley, but I lived away for about 25 years at different parts of the country, and I knew I was moving back to Boise, Meridian area, and I was so excited. And about a month before I moved back, I was visiting Kansas City, actually doing a reconnaissance, trying to help my brother who wanted to start a donut concept in Utah. Anyway, I came across Duck Donuts and interviewed the staff, the employees, watched them purchase some donuts, and absolutely just fell in love with the brand and thought, wow, I'm moving back to Meridian and I need to bring something like this to Idaho because there's nothing like it. And so that began the journey.
So where does the Duck Donut brand come from? Can you tell me a little bit about the story of Duck Donuts?
Sure. The Duck Donut brand, the reason why it's called Duck Donuts is because it originated on Duck Island, North Carolina on the Outer Banks. So yeah, a lot of people ask that, why Duck Donuts? But that is why. And at the time that I discovered it in Kansas City, that it's very popular and a very well-known brand on the East Coast. And at the time that I discovered it, Kansas City was the farthest west that they had come, other than they had a couple locations in Southern California. So we knew we'd be, bringing something fantastic to this part of the country, and it was exciting.
Yeah, well, Kimberly, tell me a little bit about what makes Duck Donuts unique from every other donut out there.
That's a great question. So basically, first of all, it's a warm vanilla cake donut that's made fresh to order. So when you walk in, you're not going to see pre-made donuts sitting in cases. When you step up to the register and you order a donut, we literally drop it and make it right then and there on the spot for you. So you are always guaranteed a warm, fresh vanilla cake donut. The funny thing is, I never really thought I liked cake donuts. I always usually went for the yeast risen donuts, but when I tried these, I was just blown away at how delicious they were. And I thought, wow, I guess I've just never had a good cake donut. And so I fell in love with the actual donut itself. And then what makes it a lot of fun, especially for kids, is then you get to customize it. And we literally have a duckzillion choices. We have so many different icings, toppings, drizzles. So you can really get creative and customize each donut you choose. And it's a lot of fun. The kids get to watch. We have a stand-up platform where they can watch the whole process, and they love that. It's very interactive.
Well, Kimberly, I think you actually made a video of some of the donuts being created and designed. So I'm going to share that with our audience right now.
Great.
Even more chocolate.
Not this one. Oh, yeah. Which one? 22 that in North Carolina. Okay. You know the drill, man. Yeah. All right. 2 months. We discovered one in Kansas City, Missouri a few years back. My wife fell in love with your concept and she introduced me to it. We both liked it, so we decided to bring it out west. There's one over at Iowa Falls. There's one down in Salt Lake City. There's a couple babies there, Korean, without that, there's Kansas City. Just 130 stores, but 97 stores are all. But there's a lot more stores than Josh?
Those look delicious.
They really are. You know, it's fun. It's really fun.
Yeah. Did I see bacon crumbles on that one?
Oh yes, and in fact, that's probably one of our most popular ones. It's the bacon in the sun. So
Yeah,
maple
so
icing with bacon.
So how many different flavors, designs, and things, or is it just completely up to the customer of what they want to
It really is up to the customer. I mean, literally, and I've come up with a couple of my own. You know, there's certain ones that are part of the Duck Donut brand that are just on the menu. But for instance, I created a churro donut for Cinco de Mayo, which is cinnamon sugar with salted caramel glaze. But really, you can get creative, and we also do a lot of catering and weddings and events, so we can actually kind of step outside of the box and bring on all kinds of additional flavors. But yeah, our basic icings to choose from are maple, vanilla, chocolate, peanut butter, strawberry, blueberry, lemon. So those are, and you know, of course, your plain glaze. And then we've got all kinds of drizzles to go along with those. And then toppings like bacon.
Yeah. Kimberly, you have some other things in your store as well. It's not just donuts. What are some of the other products or seasonal flavors that you maybe offer throughout the year?
Right. So that's another great question. So basically, again, the whole brand is to make you think you're on vacation. And when you're on vacation, you have fun treats. So for instance, we have donut sundaes and milkshakes. And all of our donut sundaes and milkshakes are made out of premium ice cream that's hand dipped. I'm telling you, if you haven't had a donut sundae, you haven't lived. They're absolutely phenomenal. And I actually last week came up with some kind of local flavors that are unique to this Meridian, Idaho store. And then of course what's a lot of fun is you can get a milkshake with a donut on top. So we also have, you know, your frappes, all of your delicious coffee drinks or caramel macchiatos and cold brews. And if you're not into a donut, let's say you want to come out with your family and they all want donuts, but you don't, we make breakfast sandwiches, and those can be served on an English muffin or on a donut. So.
Okay, well, excellent. Kimberly, I know where your store is located, but you want to maybe tell our audience where you're located and your hours of operation.
Absolutely. I did forget to mention the second part of your question regarding seasonal favorites. We always have seasonal options going on. So like, for instance, right now we're ending our part one of our summer campaign, which was banana flavored icing. And then starting July 6th, we have peach is going to be the second part of our summer flavoring. So you can get a donut with peach topping and peach milkshakes. And we have fun things like Shark Week is coming up on July 11th. We're going to have a Shark Week assortment. So there's always something fun to keep your interest and to try new flavors to try. But we are located on the perimeter of the village, adjacent to Zupa's Cafe, actually in the same development as Chipotle and near Chick-fil-A. If I say Chick-fil-A, everyone knows where I'm talking about.
Everyone knows where you're at, yeah. And your hours of operation?
We are open from 7 to 7, Monday through Thursday, 7 to 9 on Friday and Saturday, and 7 to 1 on Sunday.
Okay. Well, Kimberly, thank you so much. I want to encourage the people here in Meridian to stop by Duck Donuts and try out their cake donuts and design your own specialty donut. There's a world of flavor to choose from. So, Kimberly, thank you for joining us today, and we wish you all the best with your new business and the support that you'll get from Meridian.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you. With that, I will let you know that join us Thursday at 10 a.m. as we bring you the Business Buzz program that will feature advocates against family violence. Until then, stay safe out there and stay cool this week. Thank you.